Collective gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a collective message. I hope you all are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Boy, this gave me a key, but we'll get to that in a minute. Wait, y'all say what a key mean? Okay, a little laugh, a little chuckle, a little laugh down from the gut belly. Holy angels and spirit guys, give us exactly what we need to know for my collective gang. These are general messages for any zodiac sign, guys. Okay, just take what resonates with you, use your intuition to do so, and leave the rest for whoever else is here for. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay, that's how it goes over here. These are also timeless readings, so whenever they make it to you is when you're supposed to hear them. All right, if you are new here, what's up? Okay, a lot of you are. We are a newer channel on the platform. I appreciate all of you who have been showing me love. I read all the comments, even though I don't get to respond to all of them. So leave me a little comment, say a little, hey girl, hey, you know what I'm saying? Take a look around, okay? If I'm your flavor, then go ahead and smash that subscribe button. We are currently trying to grow. We have broken the 5,000 mark, so I'm lit over there, y'all. Okay, you have no idea. I'm like, excuse me, what? Who? Us? Yes, we're a family. So click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel, as well as the like button, okay? Even if you're already subscribed, that like really helps tremendously. It helps us gain traction on the platform. It's one of the hugest ways to donate energetically. Okay, I'm done running my mouth. I'm done. They're not done. They are not done. Let me tell you, I could not contain like my little laughter during the pre-shuffle and meditation. I'm not laughing at you or this person. It's just the situation. It's the situation at hand that is a little bit comical. It's a little bit laughable. I feel like this person had made up in their mind how things would have gone, how things would have transpired between the two of you, notably you in this positioning. And it just didn't go down that way. They thought that thing was thinging, okay? They thought that thing was sweet like honey, right? Okay, better than anything in the world, right? Oh my gosh. Boy, were they were mistaken, you guys. Okay. There's a hard realization. This person is definitely experiencing a bit of a, they're calling it like, a wound, right? I don't want to use that terminology. Like an ego wound. We'll just say it like that because I don't like to throw certain words around. But the audacity of this person, the gall, the cojones of this bitch is just out of this world. Let's start with you. I feel like this person thought that they had someone who was weak. I'm going to be honest with that. Okay, don't beat me up. That's what I heard. They thought that you would have been weak for that thing. Okay, I don't know why the messages with the collective are so sexually driven these days, but that's what's showing up here. So I don't know who's going to be resonating with this. This is somebody who is now, they are backpedaling in reference to like their thoughts of you, right? They're holding you in a higher regard, but that's because they have no choice, right? We have the Tower. This feels like an abrupt mind fuck, right? They feel like you mind effed them, or you're showing up as something then other than what they expected you to be. Now, what I will say is you are appearing very regal, extremely upper echelon, very, to yourself. You feel like, I feel like you're thriving. Okay. You are having a life after this connection. And that's what's most surprising to this person. I also feel like there's a strong realization to this individual that it might actually be done, where in their mind, they felt like there was some form of an addiction. This would have been a physical addiction, you guys. Okay. It's definitely giving toxic. It's definitely giving pattern for this person. And I feel like this is a shock for them. Okay. They are now experiencing a rebirth of their own, but I don't think that they've gotten to that point yet. They're at the death of that ego. Okay. They are going through an active death of the ego. I do feel lots of up in their head, rumination, going over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and then over again in reference to how this happened. I don't know if you had any, like ill feelings towards this person after it ended. I would assume so, seeing as though this person played some pretty tumultuous games with you, some pretty up in the air their games with you. Their games consisted of sexual manipulation for the majority of you, okay, or just very charming energy. They're calling them the snake charmer. Okay. Seeing the snake It was definitely giving me the energy of this person thinking that you were going to be addicted to that schlong, okay? Addicted to that honey pat, pat, pat. And I'm sort of getting the energy from you like, I've had better. Nothing special here. Nothing special to see here. As a matter of fact, let everybody else give it a try, okay? And then we'll all come to a consensus on whether or not you're worth being addicted to. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's a slight bit of arrogance there. I do feel like this person wanted to use certain advantages in this connection that you were giving them actively. Can I say that? Can I say that? I do feel like you gave this person certain advantages, okay? They got benefits before they were deserving. I don't feel like you let them go through the little 90-day process. I don't feel like you let them, go through a little trial process. I don't feel like they was on probation at all. Soon as they showed up, they was hired. They got the company car. They were showing up late. They were letting their homies come back, chill. Everybody was eating lunch there. People was napping. Like, yeah. Now, I don't feel like you willingly allowed this person to do that, but I do feel like they came in and started running amok. They viewed you as like a gift, and I feel like you were very giving in this connection. So they kind of assumed that they won, right? They assumed that they won, and that this would just be a never-ending pool of resources, okay? Whatever brought the two of you to the juncture where you have started to move forward, I feel like this person may have in their mindset, well, I'm going to let them go. I'm going to let Empress's Collective go ahead towards whoever they think that they're going to do better, right? And they'll come running back because there's an addiction there. This person definitely felt like you would have been addicted to them, especially physically, you guys. I'm getting that very heavily. I am. This person could have just been full of themselves, or you lied. You're like, girl, what? Did you lie? I feel like you were sweet to this person, like you laid it on extra thick. You know what I'm saying? Like you laid it on super thick at times. I feel like maybe you lied to this person. For some of you, do not force anything to fit. Like you told them it was better than what it actually was. You told them that they were, sexier than they actually were. You told them that they were like really doing it in life more than they really were. Like it's just like, this sentiment of their head got so inflated and so big. They got too big for their britches, and it's by way of some flattery. So they may be viewing you as the snake charmer, right? When they were the ones who were actually playing the game. But now, since this has taken such a abrupt turn in their eyes, now they're viewing you as the one that was just talking to be talking or charming them, right? Yeah, I feel like you did have feelings for this person. You did at one point see more in them than what they actually had the potential of bringing to this relationship. And that could possibly be why you were laying on the emotions so thick, the compliments, right? There's a surprise and a shock and an awe at the fact that you turned, okay? You turned from that Knight of Cups to looking off in the distance, right? These two figures are facing opposite directions. So whereas this person thought you were all in with your cups and ready to, just let them have their way, let them run amok in your fucking life, let them do whatever they want, fuck as many bitches as they want, F as many dudes as they want, come and go as they please, put you up on the shelf when they want to, right? They felt like they had free reign. They really thought they won, you guys. They thought that they won, okay? The sad thing is, not the sad thing, the crazy part is they are victimizing themselves, because they're losing at their own game. You weren't even playing a game. You really had feelings for this person. You really saw potential in them. You might have complimented them as if the potential had already materialized, but it hadn't, right? So this is why they would be viewing some of the ways in which you treated them, some of the ways in which you poured into them, some of the ways in which you allowed your cup to be available to them as a lie. Because if it wasn't a lie, then even after the two of you dispersed from one another or separated or went your separate ways or broke up, however you want to put it, you would not have been so readily prepared to move forward. Two of Wands is about having an active plan, always having a plan B, bitch. You're never the end all be all, always having another avenue to go towards, always having something to fall back on, always having something else, right? Having a protection plan, right? Insurance. You had insurance on this relationship and they were not expecting that. in their eyes, the fact that you were showing up as this Knight of Cups energy, someone who's very sweet, you did pour into this person excessively, only because you felt as though they were genuine as well. Okay? I'm hearing don't hate the player, hate the game. Now that you're down and out, now I'm the bad guy. How, Sway? How? So there is a great deal of shock in reference to how you've moved on from this. Like I said, they thought that schlong was schlonging, okay? The Knight of Wands, that's their thing, you know what I'm saying? They thought that there was nobody else that could do it like them. There was nobody else that could put it on you like they did. There was no one else that you would seek out to have anything with besides them, okay? Now, be very clear, for some of you, there may have been some forms of being not addicted, but really into them, okay? Physically, they misread that, but now they're seeing things crystal clear. Do you understand me? I also feel like there's a great deal of protection on all of you who are resonating with this message based on this afterlife card. I do feel like in another life, if you do believe in multiple lifetimes, I do feel like you were regal. I feel like you definitely were at the top of the pentacle. You were ripe for the picking. You were royalty, right? You had a different status than this person in past lifetimes. And that's something that this person is also recognizing. I feel like you just put them in their place, sort of, kind of. Sorry. Because you accepted them for who they were, which is this Knight of Wands, not very high up on the totem pole, if I'm going to be honest, right? In reference to doing the work, doing the spiritual work, the two of you are on two totally different levels, but you treated them as if they could sit at your table, as if they could sit up on the throne with you. You actually allowed them to do that, right? Gave them VIP seating, bottle girls, okay? The sparklers coming out, endless bottles, all right? All you could eat. And they kind of, in their mind, made themselves believe that that's something that they were actually deserving of, or that's something that they could actually bring about themselves. They didn't really recognize it as it being a gift, which it actually was. Okay? This is a gift. It's what the Ace of Pentacles can signify. So there is a harsh reality that is setting upon this person's life at this juncture. Depending on if you are in communication with them at all, this is somebody who may want to communicate some feelings of guilt, but I feel like the guilt is stemming more from their own inability to see who you actually were. They feel like you were holding cards under the table. They feel like you cheated in the game, rather than they just got caught out there. You just got caught out there. You just weren't smart enough, you little dumpling. You just weren't. You almost had it, but not quite. I would love to know the way in which you decided to disconnect from this person, because they're feeling shocking energy from that, okay? They're feeling like there was an upheaval, like it was done suddenly, like they never saw it coming. So I don't know how you did that. It could be by way of ghosting them, or it could be by way, like I said, of putting this person in their place, right? Like, I was feeling charitable when I met you, sweetheart. Like, I definitely am out of your league. Let's be honest. So some of you may have been extremely blunt and forthright with your verbiage to this person because you're at your wit's end. They just got too cocky with it. They got too conceited with it. They forgot who the fuck they were dealing with. Like, it's that type of energy for me. For some of you, I'm hearing this intuitively. This could be somebody who you thought twice about messing with, but you just decided to give them a chance because, like I said, you were feeling charitable. This should have been considered a blessing from this person to have had a chance to build with you, and they came and they played with it instead. You see what I'm saying? So you want to play, and so when I come and I play to win, bitch, now I'm cheating. Like how does that work exactly? This card is also stating you'll win against your enemies. I don't view this person as a enemy per se. For some of you, you can view this person as such. If you feel like they were manipulative, or if you feel like they were sneaky in the ways that they were doing things, and you had to come to your own realizations, and now they're mad about how you decided to handle that. Okay? But for others of you, I don't feel like this person is an enemy per se. They're just kind of rather less than smart. We'll just say that. Baby, whatever they thought that they were using, because for some of you, they are saying that it might not be sexual, whatever they thought that they were using to get you addicted, to get you attached to them, whatever those invisible strings were, that has shocked them, okay? So we have love yourself first. All right. So you are choosing yourself rather than these emotions, rather than the sex. You are choosing to wait for a soulmate or for someone who is more equally yoked, for someone who is more on your level. This person accidentally bumped their fucking head and started acting like they were on your level, and not that you were pulling them up to where you were. So that is the thing. Okay, so they're now stating that you treated this person so well with this Knight of Cups. You allowed them to feel so comfortable. They got away with numerous amounts of foolery. That's what I'm hearing. Don't come at me, come at spirit. Okay? That they decided to look at this from rose-colored glasses. Okay? From rose-colored lenses. And they started to believe that is the way that they were supposed to be treated all along. There was this sense of entitlement and arrogance and cockiness that I kept hearing. Right? That made this person believe as though they rightfully deserved a seat up on your throne. Okay? This is why they deemed playing certain games as acceptable. Because you made them feel extremely comfortable, so comfortable that they actually thought that your home was their home. Okay? And so when you started regulating and putting this person in their place and started actively moving forward without a blink of an eye, okay? So there's no heartbreak here if you're resonating with this message. There's just a tinge of feeling like you wasted your time or you wasted your resources, so you may be mad as fuck at yourself, but it has nothing to do with heartbreak against this person. Like, to them, yeah, I could have you in, like there's people who are waiting for me to be single, bitch. Like that's neither here nor there. I'm worried about the resources that I can't get back, like my time, ho, right? And there's this image that I'm getting of this person recognizing that you were able to move on and have life after this connection. And you're not addicted. You're not attached. You're not overly overthinking this, overanalyzing this. You're not fiending for them. You're not wanting to sell all of your shit just to have a piece of that thing. What they thought was that was going to happen. They thought that they'd done enough to allow that to happen, not realizing that you were giving out of purity, kindness of your heart, right? Out of pure feelings that you had for them, the niceness. And so it is a bit of a shock that has now changed, that is no longer a thing, that you're no longer that nice, that you're no longer that open, that they can't have access to you as much as they used to, that you're treating them different, that you're talking to them different. Look, Queen of Wands, that you're confident and that you are moving forward, that you have people flocking towards you. If you don't yet, you will. People will be very interested in you. There is a light and an aura that you possess. Like I said, it's very regal. It's very upper echelon. You are giving very much marriage material, okay? Wife material, husband material. Someone would be very lucky to partner with you. You would be great in partnership. And you showed up that way with this person, but they just weren't deserving. So it was the wrong individual. What I really like is that you put self-love first. So that does mean to me that you're not blaming anybody but some of your actions for how things have gone, and you're confidently moving forward. So there's faith there. There is a sense of faith that you know that you can build and possess the life that you want, and that you are stronger than whatever they thought that they were going to be able to hold against you or harness you to, anchor you to. And that is where the guilt is coming from, right? They feel pain because they are the ones that are stuck and attached to this energy rather than you. And that was never the plan. Child, look at the Two of Wands showing up again. Baby, you got a plan. A master plan. I do feel like this person was not prepared to lose you. I will say that. Depending on how long the two of you were in connection with one another, they did look at you as a staple, as a comfort zone in their life. So you up in leaving, or you up in not having feelings or emotions, or not really giving a fuck about what they think, what they say, what they do. They weren't prepared for that with the Tower card. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, they're pointing out this sentencing here. 2 steps ahead of your enemy. Now, enemy is showing up here twice. So for some of you, you may have felt like you were sleeping with the enemy. You may have come to that own realization. Okay, because I am hearing that very strongly. That's not for all of you. Only place that if you resonate with it, right? 2 steps ahead, nonetheless. Okay, with 2 of Wands here, yeah, 2 steps ahead. 4 for some of you, 4 billion for some of you as well. So you always had a plan B. You always had a thought in your mind that this might not work for some of you. You saw red flags the moment you met this person. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie to me. That's what I heard. If they're in the Knight of Wands, then red flags were most certainly showing up at the beginning of this, but they were fun. The Knight of Wands is a good time. Not a long time. You don't build with this. You have fun with this, okay? This is that, hit that, smack it, flip it, rub it down, and then go about your way, okay? And make your coins, right? Like, that's this type of energy. This is not the most prime choice to build with, okay? In fact, they don't really have much to offer but this wand, okay? But that honeypot, that's really all that they have to offer. Whereas they're looking at you, who was offering them this Ace of Pentacles so readily. What were you thinking? I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. But this is why they felt like they were in the winning position. Why they felt like they were in the winner's seat. Okay? And they got very used to this. They got really used to this. The arrogance may have even had them talking to you crazy, is what I'm hearing. Requesting crazy ass shits. Things that they would not have, that they were requesting, for some of you, things that they would not be able to provide for themselves. They were requesting you to do it. Let's not even get on that they wouldn't be able to provide those things for you, because we already know that, right? This is somebody who had standards of wanting someone to show up in their life and do things that they would not even be able to do for themselves. They wanted it to be handed to them. Now, you tell me down in these comments, I feel like you may have handed this person a few things. You were being nice. You were being charitable. This would have been a gift to this individual, and they took advantage of that. And they fell and bumped their fucking head thinking that this was just how life was going to be. This was a sweet spot for this person. And this is also why they felt like their house is burning down, right? They feel like that this is a massive, arsonist thing of you. Okay? They got to jump out the window. They don't know what to do. Like, there's nothing that they have no preparation whatsoever. They never even thought about it. Okay? The Knight of Wands being given the Ace of Pentacles, in their mind, bitch, I'm winning forever. Okay? Where's my parade? Let's shut down 34th Street. Okay? Fuck Macy's. This is my parade. Let's go get me some blimps. Okay? Some floaties. But they didn't know that this was up under there. Now did they? No, I didn't. Yeah. King of Swords is very forthright. Not in the reverse. So you're not being a total asshole, but you are being blunt with this person, straight to the point, cutting to the chase. You may have some choice words for this person that cut very deeply, because that ego cannot withstand the truth. That's what the King of Swords is about, the truth. And the truth is, they didn't deserve this. So I don't know what ways in which you would have showed up for this person, what jewels you may have provided them with, what resources you may have poured into them, what ways they were able to eat because of you, right? I'm just using analogies. You place it the way it's supposed to be. This is somebody who was being given things that they were undeserving of, and they pegged you as dumb. I'm just saying. I don't think that that's the case at all. I do feel like the last laugh is coming from you. Okay, so that's what they're saying. That's why I kept laughing during the pre-shuffle. Yeah, you're getting the last laugh. I don't get that you're laughing at this person directly if they weren't cruel to you, because there's a bit of a difference in the energies here. We see enemy here twice in this snake charmer card. For some of you, this person really was, they really thought that they were getting away with murder, so to speak. Murdering what, girl? They thought that they were getting away with stealing your self-love, your self-respect, your mind, getting control of your mind, right? They thought that they were stealing everything that you was giving them. It is a steal. It was a steal. They were getting it for less than nothing. And the more the number of times you would have given into this person or given this person things or given to this connection, the number of times this Ace of Pentacles would have been coming from your hand would determine just how comfortable they got, which is also why this Tower is coming out so abruptly. And I also feel if you are in communication with this person, or maybe even just the last conversation that you would have had with this person, there was a brutal hit to their ego. That's what I heard, like an ego wound. Okay? Ten of Swords is under that, guys. Now, this Ten of Swords has dual meaning. I feel like the Ten of Swords came from whatever you said or whatever ways in which you're treating them versus how you would have treated them before. Okay? They went from a nice, cozy, cushy positioning, right? Cookies, you know, lighting fires, okay? Listening to jazz, got the you know, a whole buffet, bitch, right? And all of the food has a nice tablescape, okay? And it's all gold leafed. Is this gold leaf chicken wings? Yes. Yes, it is. May I have one? Sure. Take a whole tray. That was you. Okay? This is hindsight, so we can have a little kiki about that, right? You've come to your senses. You've had a great realization. That the way that you saw them initially was always the way that they were going to be. Their potential was there, yes, but people don't always live up to their potential. Just because you see the potential of someone's growth or what they could have or what they could be, right, doesn't mean that they're going to plan to do that. Doesn't mean that they're going to do the work to do that. So you had to do what you had to do for yourself. This person may be viewing you as selfish for not wanting to continue to give to this for nothing, for pennies on the dollar. And like I said, there's something you said, or it could be the way that you're treating them, your cold, distant, detached manner. Okay, it went from all this sweet, lovey-dovey, you know, the Knight of Cups being able to reach you when they needed to, you know, all of the pet names, right? The sweet nothings, the availability of your resources. It's like it was an endless flow, right? That changing to this cold, okay? Maybe it's cold outside. But also, you stepped into your chariot and you're not waiting. Okay. So you've done the work, all right, to be able to heal from this and move on like the speed of lightning. That's the shocker of a lifetime for this person, whilst they sit here and try to take each sword out of their bike one by one. So there's an ultimate feeling of betrayal. Okay. And there is a victimization that they're placing on themselves for not being able to read you correctly. Now, how you think you're going to be able to read, ma'am, sir, breast sis? You know you's illiterate. Okay. You ain't reading the room. You don't know how to read no book. Okay. We need hooked on phonics for you, bitch. I don't understand. How are you the victim? You didn't do the work. There was no way that you were going to be able to read my collective. There's no way. They were always 50 billion steps ahead of you. So, when they take a moment to look up from this Tower and this Ten of Swords, okay, that's a very painful ending. It can feel like a shock. It can feel like a betrayal. It can feel like burning. The burning bush is what I heard. When they get a moment to catch their breath and take a glimpse at where you are, you're not there. You're not where they thought you was going to be. You're not where they are. That's for damn sure. You are very much so protected. There are actually wings on this unk. So there's a spiritual protection around you and surrounding you. This protective energy, these angels, this could be someone who has passed on in your life from this lifetime, who has passed on. That might be a guardian angel of yours. It could be your ancestors, okay? They were trying to warn you about this person when you first met them. I don't get that you outright ignored it. You just kind of put it on the back burner. You took a mental note. And you decided to stick around and have your fun with this person, but you always had in your mind that you needed to have another plan. This is why we have the Two of Wands here twice. I mean, like, you overly prepared, which is great, This is why you're going to, if you are knee deep in this energy and you're still healing from it, you're going to heal rapidly. This is a rapid healing, and it's a rapid forward movement. Okay. Queen of Wands also suggests that you're going to get this new strike of passion. This could be tapping into a new gift of yours, right? Because I do see a light in her hand. This could be going towards those things that you may have put on the back burner, because you were just too mentally wrapped in this. This is a very heavy connection. So you would not have been able to see some of the opportunities that you were being guided towards while dealing with this person. So your money is going to be looking up, right? And your boundaries are ironclad, right? And it's making for a really hard time for this person. Okay, because not only are they dealing with their old wounds from people that they would have tried to snake charm in the past, now they're dealing with the wounds from you, and they're also dealing with a double wound from you, because the people that they would have disconnected from in the past would have become addicted. They may still have people that are calling them, wanting to know how they're doing, wanting to keep in touch, wanting to be with them, wanting to see what's up, wanting to just have friends with benefits or a situationship. This person likes to leave people hanging. They expect people to be waiting, not on a chariot, bitch. Oh, cool. Yeah, you were never supposed to be on a chariot. I just saw 333. Child, this is a mess. This is a hot stinking. This mess is stinking up the place. What is we gonna do? What is we gonna do? Now, I will have something a little bit different in regards to this reading. If you are resonating with this, we will have an extended, but I'll get to that in a minute. Let's pull a few more cards here. Let's see what we got going on. I thought 2 was better than 1, but now I'm torn. 3's a crowd. So here's the thing. This person may have, in fact, girl, ma'am, sir, bruh, they definitely was slinging that thing. I ain't gonna hold you. They was laying it low and spreading it wide. Hello? And I feel like in your mind, you may have been questioning that. Now, only take that portion if it resonates, but 3 is a crowd is coming out, okay? And this does give me the energy of somebody who likes to spread their sexual energy amongst the masses in order to get people addicted. And this is a tragic ending for them. I feel like this is changing everything. They are transforming before our eyes. They have no choice. Look at that. You cannot make this shit up. But you lost. You lost. Okay? You from the Himalaya, right? You the player from the Himalaya. And now you in the burning bush. It's crazy. It's crazy. They feel like you've revoked their player card. They feel like they can't act in the way that they used to. They feel like they don't have it anymore. You stole their mojo. You may have just been the catalyst for this. They lost. You lose. Give it up. Come on, Nick. Give it up. It's me. I win. You lose. Isn't there a laugh after that line? That's Nicki Minaj. I know that. It's Nicki Minaj. Itty bitty piggy. Okay? Get that bitch a quarter in the car. Tell her park it. Because they ain't going no fucking where. They're the ones who are going to be in the waiting position to see when they can get out of this energy, to see what they need to do to be able to build their own chariot, but they've done no work. They've done zero. Nunca. Ciao. And they will beg. This is a begging energy, okay? If you have not heard from this person yet, you will. Okay, this person is begging more than Keith Sweat, baby. Baby, please. They're willing to do whatever they have to do to get back in your good graces. But please keep in mind that this is somebody who plays games, guys. This is a game player. They like to mind fuck people and they like to fuck people, okay? Both. And they can't understand how they lost. How did you win and they lost? They can't understand. Look, change. Apology. Baby, hang it up. Okay? Just hang this shit up. Look, revealing. Exactly. I feel like this person is being revealed to themselves. But I get that they're not actively wanting to look at this. This is somebody who likes being a player. They like playing people, right? Like they like to have a roster potentially. They like to have people on that roster that they can call for whatever, whenever, wherever, right? like a do list, right? Do boys and do girls. They got one that'll do this. They got one that'll do that. They got one that'll do that. And boy, did you stick it to them. 10 times. 10 times. 10 times. It was 10 times as worse because not only did you choose yourself and move forward to recognize that the red flags that you noticed, you took that mental note out of your head and you came to a firm realization and you came to a firm decision. It may have been swift and quick with the tower here. There was no thinking about it. You didn't have to think about it. You already mentally noted it, right? So it was okay for you to let this bit go. And that's exactly what you did. Into an abyss. But on top of it, put a little season on that thing. On top of that, you were prepared to be able to move forward. You did the work. So you were able to leave this connection and in a blink of an eye, hop on this chariot towards what you actually want. And that's what gets them. That's what's getting them. That's what's getting them. That's what is getting them. They like, where did that show up? Where are the rules to that part of the game? I've been playing the field, not ready to settle down. Yet they're coming towards you with such an offer. They are viewing you as the Queen of Wands. Gender doesn't matter. You're confident. You're sexy. You're thriving. You're drinking your water. You're glowing. You're glowing the fuck up. After this, it's like, they're like, wait a minute. There was a tower. We both had to jump out of this shit. How are you coming out unscathed? You don't have no burn marks. You don't have no, nothing, no scars, nothing, no heartbreak, nothing. Not even an addiction. This person might think that they're going crazy. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. They might think that they're going cray-cray. So it is creating a change within this person. This is a catalyst for a major upheaval in their life. They will still have free will to decide whether or not they want to transform, right? They can stay in this energy as long as they want to. Right now, they're just in transitional period, right? They're in waiting. They're kind of in suspended in the air, right? So there's a pause here, and they're being left to resonate within this very painful energy. It is extremely embarrassing. It's making them feel foolish, stupid. Okay, yet they can't move, right? So even if they do call one of their old biddies, even if they do call one of the old guys, even if they do go through their Rolodex and call up anybody in that burn book, anybody in that black book, everybody's turning this person away. And they can't understand how that happened. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. They will be coming back towards you. Okay, there's a love offer. Is your heart open to receive my love? What love, bitch? What are you talking about? It's not even a real heart. It looked like candy. It looked like they got it out of the gumball machine. Honestly. This looked like those fake flowers. Apology. It says, I'm sorry. It's my fault. What can I do to make it right? Yeah. So that's that guilt. Taking this person back, and I can't tell you what to do, and there's absolutely no judgment, you guys, okay? Regardless of what your decision is, I do believe that taking them back, you are going to recognize the faultiness in this offer and the inauthenticness. So it does appear to be faux heart, faux flowers, faux apology, faux changes. They haven't actually changed anything. In fact, they're still just waiting. They are hoping that you don't actually notice this, right? That you don't have a clear vision, that you don't have a clear view. All right, so I'm going over to what's called the extended, guys. All right, I do think I've done this once or twice on the channel. If you have resonated with this message, then come on over there with me. We're going to dig a little bit deeper. We're going to get into their actions, the outcome, and we're also going to look into what you have to look forward to in the new. So if you want to do that, first click the like button as well as the subscribe button. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.